Hello and welcome to a special edition of Cricket Predicta, brought to you by Womeki Infrastructure's 1x Bet. But more importantly, we're not just discussing the match that happened last night. We're not going to discuss the match that will happen today, but take a stock of the overall IPL. Which team went up, which team conceded more boundaries, runs, and which team emerged as a true champion in the overall runs that were scored in this edition of IPL. Paul, your prediction came in bang right on the match between Mumbai Indians and Delhi Capitals. What do you make up of the entire thing? What went right and what went wrong?
Well, what a fabulous game of cricket. You always know it's a good game when the win predictor is sort of moving up and down, up and down. It was that sort of match. And I really thought that Delhi had it won. And it was great to see some of the kind of lesser lights really starring. Karan Nair almost looked like he was going to, he did look like he was going to have won the game for Delhi. I love seeing domestic form rewarded. I was just looking back at his recent performances in the domestic game, and it just runs galore. So great to see him back in the IPL and doing well. Couldn't quite get the win. The ball that got him out was from Mitchell Santner, who's someone that we've been saying is, he hasn't had the greatest IPL so far, but it was a classic left arm orthodox ball that straightened down the line, hit the top of off stump, and it took a ball that good to get Sharma out so well, to get Karan Nair out so well that he was batting. And then it was Karan Sharma, the old guy who was decisive. Kudos to the IPL as well for the new the due rule. The fact that they were able to change the ball, seeing that they did get better grip on the ball, and I think that's an important development. It was one that I was really happy that they made that change in the law, and it's nice to see it working, because I think maybe with a really wet ball in the old days, they wouldn't have been able to close out that win. I think that's important. It shouldn't just always be that you win the toss and bowl, and that gives you an enormous advantage. It was a little bit disappointing at the end, I think, for Delhi fans. Those three consecutive run-outs, and especially right at the end, they probably still weren't going to win, but I think that Mohit Sharma herring off for that single, and Mitchell Starc and he should have had a conversation beforehand to say, listen, just defend this ball, and Starc would have said, I should have said, I'm going to try to win the game in the final over. But that's what happens under pressure. Fabulous game of IPL.
Well, Paul, thank you very much for your first answer, but let's move on to the second question. Now, where does the team stand between the Mumbai Indians and the Delhi Capitals? I mean, one team is up on the top and the other one slowly sliding down. What is your assessment of it? Is it as good as over for Mumbai, or will they make a comeback? Your views.
Well, I think Delhi will be very disappointed with the manner in which they lost the game. But upon reflection, I suppose they would say, you're not going to go through an IPL season undefeated. You are going to lose some games. The tournament is so close. And although they would feel that it was one that got away, they would also say that the positive is we were still very good. It wasn't like it was a poor performance, so you got to lose some. But for Mumbai, it was crucial. I mean, the difference between having 2 wins out of 6 and 1 win out of 6, I think it's the point where, as things stand, they are still a reasonable chance of making some sort of push for qualification in the semi-finals. It will be tough, but it's reasonable. If they had lost this game and it had been then 1 win and 5 losses, that would be putting them at the Chennai level. And I've written Chennai off, and I stand by that. So Mumbai went within a hair's breadth today of effectively being, to all intents and purposes, out of the tournament. Wouldn't that have been something? The two great franchises this far into the tournament, we're still in the first half of April, effectively all out. But it's not the case. Mumbai lives to fight another day.
Thank you, Sharandeep. We let go of Sharandeep Singh, the former Indian selector and also the former Indian off spinner. Well, it's time to get in the umpire royalty from India. Yes, Anil Chaudhary, the man who's officiated in the highest number of matches, joins us. Thank you, Anil Chaudhary, for taking time off from your schedule in the IPL stint. Anil, very quickly, how important a role do you think batting in power play has become? Because the death batting used to be very prominent, but then we shifted the focus to power play. Uh, and the success and the downfall of the team, do you think the matches are decided in the power play itself?
This tournament, Tata 2025, power play is playing a major role. Teams, those who are scoring well in power play, they are doing better because they are controlling the game. Like Mumbai Indians struggling because Rekaltan and Rohit are not able to score runs. So that's why they have lost most of the games. They just won two. Delhi Capital average on and off. Faf is scoring sometime. Fraser is not scoring. Today's game, Porel came and that also, like when they are scoring, they are benefited. KKR Naran is doing well. That's why they are winning all those games where Rahane and Naran are scoring. Hyderabad, games where Abhishek and Head are scoring, you can see the results. RR just average on and off because Jaswal scored in one game, they won that game. CSK struggling, Conway. Rachin did well in one game, that game they won. GT doing well because Sai Sudarshan and Gill, they are scoring well and that's why they are ahead in tournament. RCB, Salt and VK, they are doing good. That's why they won most of the games. LSG, March and Markaram, but problem is now March has gone. But the games where Markaram and March has given the start, they did well. Punjab, very good actually. Priyansh Arya and Prabh Simran doing very well. So it's very clear teams, those who are doing well in power play, they're always ahead in the game, except few exceptions in the tournament so far.
Right. Right, Anil. Anil, let's deep dive into Delhi Capitals, the team that you and I have all loved and supported all our lives behind the curtains. But yes, Delhi this time seems to be a completely different team. We've looked at their stats, which you see on the television screens right now. They've been accelerating their scoring rate mostly in the middle overs from 7 to 16. Is that the reason why they've managed to put up huge totals and have this wonderful winning record?
Delhi has done well in this tournament because their middle order and lower middle order, they are doing very well. Especially Ashutosh did well in one of the games where he snatched a game almost from opposition. So that is very, very important. Akshar Patel coming in and he's also scoring runs. KL Rahul, very consistent. Stubbs also doing well. And in today's game, Karun Nair did very well. Although they lost the game, tight game where they had 3 runouts. So teams, those who are doing good in middle order are also, Delhi is one of them. That's why Delhi has won most of the games except one game they lost against Mumbai because of too many runouts and good bowling by Karan Sharma and poor batting in middle order by Delhi. They could not do well in that game in middle order and lower middle order. That's why they lost. So middle order for Delhi is very crucial in all the games.
Right, Anil. Thank you. We'll let you go. I know you have to go back to your commentary stint. Thank you very much for taking the time off and giving those insights with absolute precision. It's like the Swiss watch. Coming back, we've got an international player from India, Noel David, who's bowled off spin for India in 1997. Who can forget the West Indies tour? But that was many years ago. Noel David, welcome to the show. Are the bowlers of the team mostly struggling in the death overs? Yes, you and I have had this discussion about death of the bowlers. Yes, only 2 teams have conceded runs in that over below 10. Do you think these are ominous sign for being a bowler in today's time?
Absolutely, Sunil. The T20 format itself puts a lot of bowlers, the top bowlers, if I can say, under a lot of pressure. Uh, Whether it's with the new ball, initial, or the later part of the game in the death overs. It's because the bowlers try to vary their length. Whether they try to bowl the slow bouncers or back of the hand or the slow variation, slow ones. Even the spinners get hit because they're trying to try also. So because for which they sometimes they are successful, sometimes they are not successful. To be very honest, Sunil, I think this T20 format is all about batting. It's a batsman's game, you see, because whatever the bowlers try, whatever variations they come up with new ones, the batsmen come with something new in their batting department. If you see the shots which they invent, whether it's the shot, reverse sweep shot, or it's the a scoop shot or whatever is it, they succeed most of the time than the bowlers. I feel sad for the bowlers. Only the skillful bowlers, see, who have that knack of swinging the ball or with the new ball or have that mind game which they play with the batsmen. If I name a few, is Bhuvi. He's very good with the new ball, initial new ball. That's why he was successful all the time. That during the power play, he takes a lot of wickets. Natrajan during the death overs. You take Mitchell Stark with the new ball or with the old ball in the death. You take Mohit Sharma for an example. You take Harsh Patel. They have been successful. Even Rabada sometimes. You name a few others who have been successful, but most of the time they get hit. But this year it was, I think, DC has a very good bowling side which they have, and even Chennai have been at the top of the list in the death overs this year because they have the bowlers who can tighten the screws of the opposition when it comes to the bowling department.
Noel, this is a mixed bag for you, and this is a SRH Hyderabad question. You'd love to hear this, that they've got the highest number of boundary count in the tournament, but still they have got no success. Absolute no. What do you think is the reason for it? Is it the bad opening pair, or is it the middle over downfall that they have, or is it the death batting that they can't accelerate beyond a point?
It's not about game awareness of SRH, Sunil. It is about being consistent all the time. See, they depend on their batting. They depend on the start what Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head give. Whenever they give a good start, they win. If you see the first game, Travis Head and Abhishek gave a good start. Then Ishan Kishan contributed with a lovely 100. You see the other game, single-handedly Abhishek Sharma got a brilliant 100. Then Travis Head contributed. The opening partnership itself, paid a lot of dividend to SRH. They have to be consistent. If they are consistent in the batting, I think then only the best. Because I don't think the bowling is supporting them. To be very honest, the bowling is not supporting. It is only the batsmen have to support the bowling, I think. That's why you see they will not been winning the rest of the matches, the initial start of the tournament. Only after the first game they lost consecutively 4 games, and at home they won the last game. I think they have to be sure in what they're doing by winning the toss, because I feel if they chase all the time, I think they'll be successful because they know, it is about their batting which will help them.
Right, Noel. Noel, we move on to our third question. This is very pointed towards the Gujarat Titans team. Gujarat has got the distinction of bowling the most number of dot balls in this tournament right now. Is that the reason why that they've managed to look a very compact side?
I feel Gujarat Titan has the best bowling side, Sunil, in this IPL. They have Mohammad Siraj, who's at the top of his form after his comeback. We have Rabada, we have Sai Kishore, we have the legend Rashid Khan. They have Pradeep Krishna, who's also bowling superbly with the new ball and in the death overs. All these bowlers. That's why they've been successful in winning matches. The contribution of the bowlers is top of their game. Restricting the opposition to a low score, and not even restricting them to a low score, even bowling a lot of dot balls, which is the key factor of any bowling side. When you bowl a lot of dot balls, it puts a pressure on the opposition batting side, to get runs, for which Gujarat Titans is known for, because they have that bowling. Most of the bowlers, are capable of bowling those dot balls in Gujarat Titans. That's why they are the top team at present. That's why they've been successful. They have, because of the ingredients what they have, whether it's the batting or whether it's the bowling, along with their fielding.
Well, there you had it. 3 of the most dominant voices from the commentary team of the IPL joining us, and a podcaster from Sydney talking to us exclusively about the way things have moved on. We've looked at the stats, we've looked at the statistics, we looked at the data, we looked at the drama. Everything unfolds here. This is Sunil Yashkalra signing off on Cricket Predicta live from Dubai.